Hey y'all, this is Toki, and you're watching PRTV, where you set the stage. I'll go by the name of DJ Toki.
DJ Toki.
Yep.
Big Boss Toki. What's up, bro? How you been, bro? How you been coming, bro?
I've been alright, just be staying busy.
Just busy for real.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start from the beginning. Where you from, bro?
I'm originally from Fargo, North Dakota. Born and raised.
Born and raised?
Yep.
Like, where's your your background?
South Sudan.
South Sudan?
Yep.
I swear to God, bro. I always thought you was part of the Congolese community at one point, bro.
Nah, I be around them a lot, but
yeah. For real?
Yeah.
So when did you? Okay, you say you was born in Fargo, right?
Yeah.
Your whole life?
Yep.
How you still here? Well, although first of all, people don't know how lit Toki is. You do know, you've seen his name on flyer probably. So how do you stay here though? With all that you got going on?
Probably just opportunity that's here that people overlook.
Overlook?
Yep.
Like what?
Business-wise.
Business-wise? You're a very big businessman. I've been peeping a whole lot of moves going on. But before we get into all that, right? So how's your home life? You feel me? Like family-wise, apart from your own personal, your own family, like your dad, your mom's. I know it. Your dad's a pastor?
My dad's a pastor. My mom's a nurse.
Okay. How does your dad being a pastor affect you music, like what you got going on, because you're a DJ and everything?
When I was younger, it kind of affected, but once I moved out, he sees how I move, he respects me now. For
real? Yeah. You just had to show him type shit, huh?
Yeah.
So you respect it now?
Yeah.
When did you started a DJ?
2013.
2013? So how are the circumstances with that? Like, what made you want to pick it up?
I got in trouble out when I was younger. And then,
pastor's son get in trouble? Come on, man.
They always say with the bad ones. Yeah, so when I was locked up, I remembered all my favorite songs, and I put them in a list. And as soon as I got out.
Back then? When was that?
Like 2014, 2015, back then. Damn. So I put them in a list, and then made a mixtape, and then started learning, gotten better, and then, here I am now.
So what? Oh, damn. Just like that?
Yeah.
Okay. See, jail sometimes, when young niggas keep doing dumb shit and keep getting locked up, sometimes learn from it and do something like Toki did, you know what I'm saying? Learn from the best. So you made mixtape, you put songs together, yeah. And then but why made you go the DJ route though? Because you could have been a rapper.
You see, when I was in church, I was an instrumentalist,
Okay. Instrumentalist with what?
Piano, drums, guitar, bass.
Jack of all trades.
So, and I tried producing and stuff like that. I think I still have you guys' song together.
And we're gonna speak on that. See, that's why this interview is very important, because you one of them niggas, bro. You gonna use your platform to give people opportunity, you feel me? I've been seeing you do that with DJ Saya. If you watch me in his interview, he brought you up a lot. He had nothing but positive things to say, you feel me? And I have nothing but positive things to say either. But before we get to praising you, because we could do it all day, right? So, jail, put some music together, yeah. Came out. When did you pick up your first turntable?
I think my first show I did was with DJ Young E from
shout out Young E
from Omaha. I think that was 2016, 2015, 2016.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the first official. Where at?
It was at it's called Geo's out in Moorhead, but it's shut down now. But that was a while ago.
Okay.
Back in the days.
Damn, for real, you been so even around that time, right? Doing shows with him. That's when. Around what time did you actually pick it up? You said 2016?
2016, 2017.
Okay. And then you just started off with him. When did you branch out and started doing your own stuff?
2018.
Okay, so
you split.
We can credit bro for the beginning of it. So shout out to DJ Young E, you feel me, for doing what he did, because without that you opened up doors for a lot of people. You feel me? Have you so doing this DJ stuff, right? Was that what was your reasoning behind it? I know you was in jail, and that of course if anybody in jail you strive to do something different. What was the main reason behind it?
I mean, it's a blessing to cater a vibe to people.
Hell yeah. And you was looking to play instruments, so that makes sense too, you feel me? Okay, and you say you tried producing too?
Yeah.
What made you not continue? That was not just your vibe. What separates DJing and that kind of? What made you stick to DJing?
Producing is a lot of work. You know, I think I have I have the ability to do it, but it's something that I plan to do. You know, probably in the next couple of years. But that's something where you have to like devote all your time to it.
Yeah, cause I'm thinking, damn, your brother make music, and you feel me? The whole time, if you was a producer, that'd be a perfect mix right there.
But he messes with one of the guys that I taught music, Bend the Vibes.
Shout out to Bend the Vibes.
We were learning music together, like in church, and now he took all that knowledge, and now he's doing producing pretty good.
So there's a lot of people in the city who actually, for example, Bougie Boy, he said he was in the church too, you feel me?
Yeah.
So who around that time, who was all in the, like, who was some people that we know in the city now that was in the church with you?
Bougie Boy, Bend the Vibes, Deanie. Deanie's a good musician as well.
Hell yeah.
He sings, plays instrumental.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Deanie.
So yeah, those were the guys.
Okay. So with all those skills, you just picked it up. Now you're just going crazy, right?
Yeah.
I bet. First show was with Ross, DJ.
Ross Best DJ.
Ross Best DJ. What about Andrew?
DJ Drew. I think DJ Drew like started picking up like 2018, 2019, and now he's big.
Now everybody going. It's like everybody you've impacted. Now they're just going up and they're going crazy. How does that make you feel? You know what I'm saying? Because you took a chance with these guys, right?
Yeah.
And now they're all doing great, and now you doing. Like, how does that make you feel as a person? You feel me? Because you made that happen.
You know, as a minority, you know, that's good for us. You know, I'd rather see them out doing better than in the cell. So it's a blessing.
So you really big on keeping everything like home base, creating a team. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh, one thing I can say about these guys, like, you know, don't forget where you came from. Like, always learn how to come back and bless others and deliver that token so they can keep going up.
Okay, for sure. If you think you trying to keep everything together, you think you got that from your father being in church, you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty spiritual. I might not look like it, act like it, but I know where I came from.
No shit. As long as you know your rules, everything's super. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
All right, so you start off with Ross Boss DJ. That collaboration was crazy because at every function, y'all niggas had it rocking for a very, very long time, you feel me?
Did.
So like, did that transition, you're just like went your separate ways organically? Y'all was never like partners in this, or it's just like, he's a DJ, you're a DJ, you're just going hand in hand?
I used to rock with an entertainment called Deep Jungle Entertainment.
Deep Jungle?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You don't go by that? What was that?
I mean, like, it was known by basically like South and Swedish people.
Was it like a music label?
Yeah, it was just an entertainment group.
Okay. Was y'all signing people around that time, or was just?
Yeah, they had. I think they still have a couple artists, but I don't know about now. It's been a minute, you know.
Also, they're still doing it, but you just not with them no more.
No, I just started my own thing and get it moving.
What's up? What you call it?
It's called DJ Toki Sounds Entertainment.
So DJ Toki Sounds Entertainment. You have any artists signed to it? Any DJ signed to it? So right now, just like your movement, you just pushing it.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you plan on getting this out later?
Probably later, but you know, right now I have other things going on, so I don't want to, you know, like, let's say if you sign a DJ, you have to be responsible to make sure they have gigs and stuff like that. So I'm not in that level yet.
But and it's crazy you say that, because even though you're not signing them physically on paper, the way you're looking out for DJ, the way you promote the DJ, the way you show the DJ off, it's kind of like they're your artists. So you basically doing all this shit, all this stuff for no financial gain.
My motto is like, you know, we rise up by lifting up others, because you don't know tomorrow, you know.
Nah, 100. And that kind of mindset is gonna keep you going up. You know what I'm saying? All right, so boom. Now that you're here, right? You already established your name as a DJ who can really. First of all, what would you describe your style of DJing, and what in your life like kind of like influenced your style, if you was to say?
Like to be versatile.
Versatile.
Yeah, I like listen to different musics and stuff like that.
And when I was talking to DJ LIB, he was talking about he like live DJs. You feel me? Like where he just plays music on the spot. Do you do that, or do you have kind of like a preset? Like
I do live DJ.
Live DJ.
When I walk to a show, I just go off the vibe that I get and I play off that.
Okay.
So I don't have like a mindset. Oh, tonight I'm gonna play this. You
just come and rock out.
Yeah.
That's crazy because when a hot nigga, or he go by LIB Hot Boy now, he was doing his show at the Club Summit when it was open, right? And you was DJ. I did a song with him. And you was DJing. The way you play with the beat while I was going live, like you was breaking down when I was doing my verse. After I listened to watch the video, the way you was breaking down the song right then and there. You feel me?
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty dope. Is that something you do a lot? Like even with like normal songs, you just like break them down. You let it play.
If you really think about it, is like all this like all the new music that comes out, all of us DJ have it. You know what I mean? So you have to add some like dynamics and be very creative. You know.
Oh, that's where it separates, because you get the music, but how you break it down is what separates. Yeah. The reason I've been interviewing DJs a lot, because the way y'all do stuff, bro, is just, how can you go in a room? I've seen you, like, I've been to parties, back then when people used to go out, you feel me? I'll come to the party, you DJ, leave, go handle a couple things, probably go to a couple functions, come back, and you got it lit, but you're still there. It'd be like hours. How do you keep, you know what I mean?
The thing about DJ is it's all brain work, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, before I go DJ, I make sure that my brain is like sober, I'm not mad or anything, because how my mood is gonna affect what I'm about to go do.
Hell yeah. So you're very like big on vibes.
Yeah.
So if you know you come into place and you mad about something, it's gonna be likely that you're gonna mess up.
Yeah.
So you just detach yourself from the bullshit.
9 times out of 10, I'll always try to, like, you know, when I say sober, I'm not saying I'm like go there drunk. I'm just saying like you're like be sober minded and just be stress free and go deliver.
Yeah, like if something happened to you, just don't take that to the party.
Yeah.
Just clear your mind.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. And it's been showing, because every time you go in, you're just rocking, right? So okay. My question for you is, as long as you've been doing DJing, right? Yeah. You're gonna keep doing it. This is like your passion, this is your calling, right? For sure. All right, so what more, like, first of all, what event did you do here in Fargo? Because you say from Fargo. What event did you do here in Fargo that made you feel like, okay, people understand I'm Toki and this is what I do. This is my city. Because you got that stamp, right?
It's a lot of them, but I think the one that made me feel like what he was saying earlier, I think it was the July 4th.
July 4th?
The rooftop party that we did. And I just came out that, it was just like a 2-day planning. So I think it was like Saturday night, I was singing right here at this spot. Dang, what are we gonna do? I don't feel like going to the lakes. I'm just saying, you know what, I'm gonna throw a party.
Yeah. That's crazy to have the power to just do that. And I want you to finish answering that question, but like, how do you like, cause I asked DJ Peaceboy the same question, right? To just have the power to throw a function whenever you want to throw a function and people gonna come. How do you stop yourself from just overdoing it?
First things first, don't like step on other people's toes. So if, let's say, if someone's doing a big event that day, don't do it the day, on that same day, go and support. You know, the more you support, the more you're gonna receive the same back.
For sure.
So that's what I've been learning.
You see, the pastor's son coming out a little bit. Got a good heart, gang. Yeah. So back to that's real shit too. But back to the question I asked. You said July 4th was it the recent July 4th party that
it was like today is what?
This is a couple.
It was like last week.
Damn. So that was the party that made you feel like, because you've been doing this for a very long time, bro. So that's the party that made you feel?
And the warehouse parties that we used to do back in the days, like
hell
2017, 2018.
Shit, you had your hands in a lot of stuff, right? So when is Toki gonna get his own, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's coming soon. I ain't gonna talk too much about it, but just watch out, it's coming soon.
You know what I'm saying? Got big plans, huh?
Yeah.
For sure. All right, so boom. From Fargo, you've been living, like, is there anywhere else you've lived apart from Fargo?
Minneapolis.
Yeah,
for like a year or two.
You don't like Minneapolis?
I mean, Minneapolis is nice, but
I see you going there a lot. You be networking with the DJs there a lot.
There's some places where you can just go and you vibe and you just come back to your base.
Hell yeah.
So like Minneapolis, to live there now, but I don't mind going there to go work and DJ and stuff like that. I have no issues with that.
For sure. Just go get your bag and come back to it. So you already like came to terms with the cold. You're not leaving anytime soon.
Nope.
If you was to move though, where is your dream place? You thought
Dallas.
Dallas?
Yeah.
And y'all go to Dallas a lot.
I've only been there like 3 times.
You only been in Dallas 3 times?
Yeah.
It seemed like every other weekend you and Drew popping shit out though.
Yeah, I was there for that one long weekend, Memorial Day weekend. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Shit. So you've been throwing events here, right?
Yeah.
Mad events, right? I know you got your hands into bringing artists out, right?
Yep.
Can you please tell the people how many artists you brought out here?
Think about,
put the face of the brand. Man's been making moves for y'all, for real.
Yeah. We had brought like Goya Menor.
Hell yeah.
Willow.
Cha-cha.
And currently working on Sokode and Tane and Akon.
Damn.
Yeah.
So for the people who don't know how all that goes together, because with PRTV we get them exclusive, right?
Yeah.
Like without too much like giving the sauce, but how do you guys make this happen where you'll be bringing all these big artists out?
I mean, you just go to the Instagram and contact their management and see when they're gonna be in the States and you just go from there.
100.
Yeah.
That's real. So much going on. You've been getting blessed, right? Just recently seen, you know what I'm saying, got 2 beautiful bundles of joy.
Yep.
Twins. You feel me?
Yeah, 3 kids now.
3 kids now.
Yeah.
Man, how's that impacting what you got going on? Because you are busy.
It like kids need attention at the end of the day, but it doesn't really stop anything. It like makes me work harder.
For sure. So right now the sky's the limit, right?
Yeah.
You don't plan on doing anything else. You just, I saw you with the whole trucking.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, of course, you're not just DJing is where it's at, but you also got other things.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because goal is to leave something for the kids, because maybe your kids don't want to DJ, maybe they want to do something else.
Yeah.
At least you have different lanes.
I'll let them decide that when the time comes.
Oh, you one of those parents, huh?
Yep.
You know, like growing up a lot, like my grandma was like so like protective, you feel me? To the point where I felt like I kind of got neglected some experiences in my childhood, right? So you being a pastor's son, you feel me?
I can relate to that, yeah.
You can relate to that? Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I stopped playing basketball because of church.
Oh man. You used to ball?
Yeah, I used to ball back in the days.
Yeah, how far you go?
So I used to play, I was always in the A team from freshman until my senior year.
Senior year?
Yeah.
Okay. What? But how did church make you stop just because you had to keep going to church?
Like, yeah. Like, because sometimes we have games on Sundays, and that was a big thing for my parents. That, oh, I was attend church. And I was a minor, so you don't really have too much to say, huh?
That's the thing. I think that could have stopped me too if I wasn't just terrible at it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was really bad at basketball. I give it all my all. So, all right. And did that also affect DJing too?
Yeah.
Because it's parties. DJing is parties.
I had to sneak out to DJ.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Damn. You ever got caught one day?
All the time.
For real? You just got to the point where he just had to respect at this point.
Yeah. Was
both your parents tripping or just the dad?
The dad.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, everything. Shit. Now look at you, right?
Yeah,
how the conversation be like now?
How you doing? How's the kids?
No, I mean like DJing wise. He don't even speak on it no more. He just accepts that's what you do.
Oh yeah, he respects it. Because like when they have troubles with the church with sound system, I'm the first one they call.
Oh, for sure.
I do like I do.
Oh, you show me you don't ever feel like you're too big. Is that one of the reasons why you stay around in Fargo?
Yeah.
Just to be around that?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. And just so people can know, where's your dad? Shout out. Where's your dad church located?
It's in South Fargo, North Fargo actually.
Okay.
All Nations Assembly of God.
All Nations. Make sure y'all pop out. You feel me? Man's be doing what he's doing. Now Toki, I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's talk, bro. You feel me? You're going crazy right now. Before we get into anything, right? Do you realize just how much weight the name Toki carries? Do you feel the effects of it?
Nah.
You don't?
I don't, to be honest.
To throw a party and it gets busting like that, you feel me? You think stuff like that is just happening? Because you've been doing it. Go ahead.
I mean, I had to put a lot of work there, so that's true.
Years and years of work.
well, when it comes to like this entertainment business, like your interactions with people that really matters heavily.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy to think you still rock with people because I remember you one of them dudes who actually give opportunities. You had like most of the cribs you had. You actually give MCG. I'll tell people a story. You actually give us the opportunity when we first started MCG, the label. We was at your spot with it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nigga had a whole studio set up, let us record in there for it. You know what I'm saying? Even came back, put us on to a little few. That big heart you got, right? It hasn't always been returned, of course, you feel me? And I want to say shout out to you for that, for the opportunities you did give us. I don't know, I felt like you should have kept going because you say you still got the song, right?
Yeah, I still got a song. Yeah.
I don't know who was all in me, Getty, Beanie.
And Yanti.
Yanti? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you did your thing with that, right? But multiple times, just looking out, right? Well, how do you still maintain and keep doing that? Especially where people be moving, people be acting nowadays.
I mean,
so much competition.
Like the best blessings in him that you can get is from above. It's not gonna be here. Probably like having twins is a blessing. You don't happen all the time, but
that's crazy.
But you don't know what I did or what I didn't do to get that. So it might not come like directly, but it might come indirectly.
No, for sure. Yeah. And that twist is definitely a blessing. I don't even know how. Like I don't. How do you even take that when you feel like was it a little overwhelming?
It's a surprise, but
you just got right on board, huh?
Yep.
So now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you don't plan on leaving Fargo anytime soon. You've been pulling up from Fargo, you feel me?
Yeah.
And eventually, you got your own stuff cooking. You know what I'm saying? How Toki about to go? I don't question that, right? Are you gonna be moving and trying to take everybody with you though, or this is like this grind at this particular time is personal? Because I seen you try to take everybody with you, and
no, I'm still going because like 5 hands are better than one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going alone. I'm still gonna take people with me. You know what I'm saying? Like when people look for photographers, I hit up Bougie Boy, I hit up Teddy, I hit up Alan. So people that are around are always going that way.
You're sharing the wealth because it's not all about financials. Just looking out for the next person can be the one big thing. And from behind the scenes, Toki's showing big support to this. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to appreciate you for doing that, right?
Yeah.
Now, you and Sia's relationship.
Yeah.
I've seen you from the very beginning. You believed in him, right? What is it about Sia that made you just go hard behind him? You go hard behind everybody, but him particularly.
Like I seen like his hunger that reminded me of me when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
So when I seen that, I didn't take that lightly. Like he knows when he hangs around me, I'm very strict with him because I want him to be better and succeed, and not fall to the things that I've fallen to.
Right, for sure. Yeah. You feel me? So like, as soon as you see this is what he do, this is what he got going on, you just grab him, guide him before anything else goes left. I don't want to say like you responsible for where he's at, but even in his interview, I told him like just the consistency standing behind him. You feel me? I feel like that's what kind of like the Big Brother role. He shouts you out a lot, right? When is you and Deanie gonna do some type of collab?
When he's ready.
When he's ready? Yeah. I seen he did a performance at the Club Summit.
Yeah.
Hacked. You feel me? Deanie, if you listening to this shit, we got DJ Toki right in front of the camera. Drop something you heard. Drop something that's lit. Now, Toki, right?
Yeah.
Club Onyx, right? What's the update on that?
It's coming soon.
Coming very soon.
The grand opening flyer is going to probably be August.
August?
Yeah.
Y'all stay tuned. Y'all get ready for that. You feel me? Then you go in places like, okay, I see July 4th. Y'all got it lit. Even the barbecues y'all was doing, every single one of them busting. You feel me? How are you maintaining, taking care of your kids, popping out to all the events? Even if your name is not on the flyer, Toki's presence is there somehow, some way there. I even saw like DJ Sia. He was doing a section at District 64. popped out just to, you know what I'm saying, make sure he was good.
Yeah.
So how you like your work ethic right now? It's just.
I mean, there's a time for everything. So you
right.
just gotta position it right. That's all.
And right now, it's just the time to keep going, no breaks. Now, my question to you is this, right? Even with fatherhood and stuff like that, right? Sometimes the way society is right now, people always trying to like just. I don't think people really believe in the 2-family like household, right? Mm-hmm. You feel me? Are you one of those people? Of course, you having twins and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I think you've seen the value of having a father around, right? But are you one of those people who, if things is not really how it's supposed to be, y'all can just separate and do what y'all gotta do? But or are you more like, if there's kids involved, make it work no matter what? How you?
It all depends on the situation. But regardless of it, I always make sure my kids are good.
You definitely do that.
Yep.
And nothing anytime soon is gonna stop that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You took a long break for a little while. There was at one point where I wasn't really seeing you on the scene like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like what? You gonna speak on that? Like what was going on around that time?
Well, when I took that long break, I was working on something big, you know. So when you guys see that grand opening flyer, you understand.
You understand?
Yeah.
I'll be copy cool. I ain't gonna lie. I got mans on Snap. Big moves definitely coming. Mm-hmm. Y'all thinking that y'all gonna be bringing more artists in?
Yeah, definitely.
That's something I feel like y'all need. And y'all need,
like people always say Fargo was boring, so we're trying to make it fun.
Yeah, you've been doing that for a while now. Like, is that something you've been wanting to like just put Fargo on your back? Like it's like a pride thing? Cause you know, some DJs have their cities. Mm-hmm. Feel me? Like DJ Peaceway, from Minnesota. You're known for here, mm-hmm. But then again, like, you know what I'm saying, being with DJ Drew and like, you be in Texas a lot too.
Yeah.
What's your connection up there? You just be getting booked out there?
No, actually me and Drew are working on getting a spot in Dallas. So, I went out there to feel the vibe and see how things are. And it's pretty good, so we'll be out there soon. We're just waiting for Onyx to launch, and from there on to the next.
And so all these investments you're making, like, you ever feel like sometimes you might just make the wrong investment?
I have. Yeah. But like, I think I posted this on my Snap, but if you're scared of failure, you won't succeed. So either you go in or you just stay in your corner.
For sure. And you said it yourself. It was when you was in jail. That's when you really got you really got that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause right now, my brother, he facing some serious time. It's just when you actually start thinking back about the past. You feel me?
Yeah.
How nowadays there's so much people around us who is talented. Cause you one of them people. Once you see somebody got talent, you quick to wrap your arms around them and try to guide them the right way. Yeah. You feel me? Now with his situation, I get to thinking about that a lot. Cause what's crazy is we used to be at your crib just chilling. You used to have everybody there. I used to be telling him to come over and stuff like that, but he never really wanted to do that. He wanted to do things that got him where he at right now. Has there ever been a point where you try to bring somebody with you so bad and then they just took another route and you care about it so much you kind of blame yourself like, damn.
Yeah, it happened a couple times, but at the end of the day, they're going to do what they're going to do. Yeah, what they want to do. So.
Yeah, you can't blame yourself for people's actions.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's 100. And you've been, you know what I'm saying? You've been showing that, right? Yeah. Now, what is next for Toki? You feel me? Mm-hmm. What is next for Toki? When I ask this question, because you've done so much already, right? You feel me? But you're still humble. With this DJing, right? How far are you really trying to take it? Like I hear you say you're trying to open up spots and stuff like that.
My goal is to get to where I need to get to be able to be responsible to take artists on tour. You know what I'm saying? Book out venues and travel with them and sell them out and keep going to state to state.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking on tours, you got, you know what I'm saying? You got your hands, I know you got your hands in the DJ Side tour. A lot of the dates, I saw you there. You feel me? Showing love, support.
Oh yeah.
Once again, how does that make you feel? Because you made that happen. You feel me?
He makes me proud. Like, when I see him, I see myself in him. So.
Nah, for sure.
That's what's up.
For sure, for sure. And you've been moving out here. You know what I'm saying? You've been keeping your face out of like, you know what I'm saying, dirty business and stuff like that, right? How do you stay out of all the bullshit that comes with this business? Even if you're doing good, there's always somebody somewhere that's gonna feel like, fuck out of here. How you keeping yourself? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you just stay humble. If like pride can get you to those kind of messes, you know what I'm saying? In the team, there's a lot of drama.
Yeah.
To be very honest, there's a lot of hate in the game, but you just gotta remain who you are.
You ever got to the point where you just want to give up? You just want to give this shit up?
Nah, never.
Nah, that's how much you let it go.
Yeah.
I saw you when Club. You've been around since Club Africa days.
Yeah.
You feel me? And just for the people who don't know, right? It went from Club Africa, Club Summit. You know what I'm saying? How the whole, if you don't mind speaking on that, how the whole transition happened?
It was Club Africa first.
Let me ask specific questions. How did you even get involved with Club Africa?
I was living in Minneapolis.
No, that was one time.
And the owner was not really too happy with the DJ that he had, so then he had called me, and at that time I was transitioning to move back to Florida. I was like, okay, cool, I'll be down there as soon as we time to come and talk. So I came down, rearranged the speakers, like the way the layout is at Club Africa with the sound system, I was the one that came up with that idea. And until now, it's still the same.
Got that Toki stamp to it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you was in Minneapolis, he reached out to you, and then you came here, and then, okay, so around when did you become the official DJ?
When I moved back.
Around what year was that?
It was like 2019, August.
Okay, 2019.
Yeah.
Okay, you was DJing, and then it went from Club Africa to Club Summit. That transaction, what happened?
When Club Africa got shut down, the new owners of Summit wanted the same team, just different owners and different names and so on. Anything like that. But that shooting that happened, if like as an establishment, if you cannot make your customers feel safe, then I'm gonna come out there.
I ain't gonna lie, with just being tied to someone's like food stuff, you feel me? How do you still keep just bringing people in? Don't you just? Because I remember even it was like a situation where, you feel me, like, because you always trying to look up, right? But I remember there was even a situation where there was some drama that happened at your crib on folks, you feel me? And you had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, when you was at the crib, you was working. Then we would chill at the crib, you feel me? Go DJ, do what you do, come back, and it's always love, right?
Yeah.
But motherfucker at the tweaking, how are you still at a point where you can still just reach out still? I
mean, nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm so many different.
I made a lot of mistakes that I'm not proud of, but so if I'm judging people or staying away from people for some reason, then I would be considered a hypocrite.
For sure. You still go to church?
Yeah, once in a while.
It's
not as much as I used to back then.
That's something I really gotta start doing. For the
with kids and then DJing late nights, it just gets.
Is religion something you're gonna expect your kids to follow?
Yeah, I mean.
What if your child wants to be a Muslim?
Yeah, nah, I won't encourage that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to implement Christianity somehow, but not be really, really strict about it.
You feel me?
Yeah, because they're gonna have to find him himself, not me pushing into them.
For sure.
That's what a lot of our parents fail to realize. Yeah. They need to. These kids are human beings. You don't grow up one day. So.
Even now, I see a lot of people go to college. Well, go to college now, so you get your diploma. What you doing? Nothing, because that's not even your passion.
You see,
you're doing it because you're.
That's one of the things where education is good. Yeah, I'm saying it is the key. We do need doctors and nurses and stuff like that.
Right.
But college is not for everyone.
It's not for everyone. Cause like when I ain't gonna lie, you know, I did take the college route.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't really work out. I didn't look at myself like, damn, I ain't ever gonna do nothing else. I just found something that worked out for me. So we sitting in front of Toki right now doing PRTV. Nigga, we made it. What are you talking about? Hey. So another question, right? Did you ever like wanted to go to college? Is that something you ever wanted to do? Cause you've been lit. I think where I came to Fargo.
The best thing I did in college was like a welding class.
Welding?
Yeah.
One class?
And it was actually the whole nine months I did a course.
Did you complete it?
Trade, yeah, I've completed it, but I'm not doing that now.
Yeah. Because you never know.
Because it's just good to have something, but I don't know.
And with all those back to shows, is there a lot of shows with the level you at now? Is there a lot of shows you turning down?
Yeah, I do.
Like, you don't gotta get into specifics, right?
Yeah.
But what is the criteria apart from pay? What is some criteria that just promoters?
Right now, it's all about the pay.
Yeah. If the pay not right.
So if I feel like this customer is not valuing me or not, I remove myself from the equation.
And you've been doing this for a while, so I know you definitely know your worth. You feel me? One thing I really want from you is advice to the upcoming DJs, right? Because you go on your social media, you let them know what they're supposed to do. You feel me? You take them under your wing. But from the ones watching from the outside in, but it's just some advice specifically for the DJs.
I mean, like for the DJs, our goal is just to entertain the crowd and give them the vibes. What I've noticed, especially like some of the big cities, the DJs are like in competition with each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? In my head, what do I have to compete with you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just a DJ like you.
Right.
So as a DJ, it's good to network and work together and do bigger stuff.
Right.
Because like I went to the club. I went to a club in Minneapolis. It's like 9 o'clock. This DJ is playing all his hottest hits.
He said 9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock, bro. Nobody's gonna be who you here to impress. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to DJing, when you get to a party, this is why I'm gonna just leave it like this. When you get to a party, you can just set the vibe.
Right.
It don't matter if this guy is shining at the moment. It doesn't matter if that guy is. It's all about the vibes.
All right.
Set it right and let's get the party rolling.
As simple as that.
Yeah.
So basically, just don't feed off the next person. You be your own energy and maintain that, right?
Yeah.
Has that ever been a time where you got caught up in that where you're not the only DJ, but you go there, somebody playing some heat, somebody playing some fire.
I mean, there's 10 million there's like a lot of songs out there.
That's fast.
So when you go there, just listen carefully and make sure you don't play the same thing he's playing. Do something different.
Oh, y'all didn't know Toki was so laid back, huh? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people are so big, you feel me?
Yeah.
You start talking to them, automatic bouginess. Automatic just on some extra shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Respect to the foliage, you feel me? And for you DJs that's coming up, you hear them, man, you feel me? Stay in your lane, focus on what you got going on, right?
Yeah.
All right, so boom. You be DJing, like, sometimes I'll see you start a party, like, around like 8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll get done like around like 2. They have an after party again.
Yeah.
How do you keep this? How you sleep, bro?
My sleeping schedule is messed up, I ain't gonna lie. It's off.
Especially with 9, you got kids now. Yeah. You feel me? So how you doing it? Like you just nap during the day? The reason I'm bringing this up because the way you answer certain questions, can somebody like who do what you do or look up to you? Because there's a lot of dudes who want to be the next Toki. You feel me? So if you can just stay up the way you stay up, how are you doing it? Is it like energy drinks?
Yeah, Red Bull.
Oh damn, yeah. Red Bull. Yeah, that's the secret. Huh?
Yeah, that's the secret. Red Bull.
You heard it from Toki. Red Bull give you wings.
Don't drink it a lot, but
them long nights.
Yeah.
Have you ever had one of those nights where you just burnt out, but you have a session? Because obviously, based on how you talk, you are one of those DJs. No matter how I'm feeling, I'm gonna fulfill my contract.
Yeah,
right.
I have, but I would take a shot or two, or drink some Red Bull, energize up, and get the job done. But after that event's over, knock out.
Knockout. It's over with. Now, right? With the way rappers, with the way the music industry is, right? There's gonna be a time where, you're a late DJ. A DJ might, artist might want to make you their personal DJ. You feel what I'm saying? Would you take that route? And if you do take that route, what artists will ask you for it and you'll do it with no hesitation right now?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. I think it'll probably be Lil Durk.
Lil Durk?
Yeah.
That's great. Out of all people, I did not expect you to say Lil Durk. Why Lil Durk?
Because, like when you check his story and his background, how he was in the streets and he used to get in trouble a lot, and now he's trying to, be a better person and give out to the community.
Right.
Yeah. That's
you respect that.
I respect that movement. So.
For sure. But what about all that comes with him, though? A couple of his DJs died.
True.
I mean, managers.
Yeah. So, it's risky.
No matter what
you do. Anything you do in life, you have to take a risk.
So
it's risky. You know what I'm saying?
So, well, Lil Durk, you heard it. You feel me? You watching Toki. You won't be disappointed. My question to you, right? This whole selling your soul thing, right? What does selling your soul mean to you? Your definition of it.
Giving your life away.
Giving your life away in what aspects?
It's like
for a certain amount.
It's just like giving your life away to be controlled.
For real.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you believe? You know how in the music industry they talk about the Illuminati and stuff like that, right?
No.
You don't believe in that? I've had arguments with people. And it sounds crazy when I say this. I never really believed it either, right? I'm thinking like, how the fuck you finna say a person worships the devil because they worked hard to get where they at? You feel me? I'm talking about the Lil Uzi verse who just doing too much and making it seem some type of way. But people say Drake is an Illuminati, Durk is an Illuminati. So you don't believe in that?
No, I don't. I mean, it's there, it's real, but that aspect of that type of religion, I do not believe in.
Right. But what would you aspect type of religion?
Yeah.
Because you are a Christian, you believe in heaven and hell.
Yeah.
So what do you mean?
Like Illuminati is basically like a cult.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a society.
You don't believe in cults?
No.
You don't think there's like an agenda? You don't think there's like how they say the man. Like, people used to say like this, like in the United States, there's some like group that really runs everything in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't believe in that, stuff like that either?
I mean, like, as a cult,
you know what I'm trying to say?
As a cult, I'm talking about like these demonic, like witchcraft and stuff. Illuminati's like, it's not same category.
In terms of control, though,
yeah,
it kind of is in a way.
Yeah.
Because the Illuminati control, like they say Jay-Z, you feel me? They say they control stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
The reason I'm asking this because you're very close to the Illuminati. You feel me? Not close to the Illuminati, you're very close to the music industry.
Yeah.
I feel like you can get signed to like tomorrow, if anything, because of your trajectory, right? So if you was to get in the music industry, like for example, how Lil Baby just went to Michael Rubin's party.
Yeah.
You feel me? How they hugging up on him and stuff like that. It's a street dude.
Yeah.
I feel like little stuff like that is how the Illuminati shows his hand.
Yeah.
You feel me? By embarrassing him and making you look some type of way. Because you know what I'm saying? Just to, you get what I'm trying to say? But you don't think, you think stuff like that is just coincident?
Yeah, I just don't follow those type of things, to be honest.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
You being, you know what I'm saying, a pastor's son, your mind very straightforward.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now, there's another thing going on, right? Artists now, even Drake, feel me, painting their nails and stuff like that, right? You feel like stuff like that is just like fashion sense, or you feel like it's gonna like hurt the youth, seeing stuff like that?
I mean, if that's them just being themselves, I feel like that's pretty feminine, but
that's what I be saying.
It's just them.
It's like the world's completely backwards now, bro. It's like, you feel me? Like, especially with the BBLs,
yeah,
guys trying to be girls and this and that. One thing me and my shorty be talking about is how I feel like there's an agenda, right? I feel like they're pushing a certain agenda. Like, if you think about it, like, if you look on the internet, do you even see like a man and a woman relationship being like praised? Is She's like, it doesn't it seem like it's man versus woman?
Yeah, it's like competition.
Why do you think it's like that right now, man?
I don't know.
I think I kind of know why, and then you can tell me your opinion on here. I think the reason behind it is if you got kids watching these big artists like Drake, right? Painted nails, that's feminine. You feel me? You got dudes like the scamming guy who Beyonce cheese. I forgot what his name is. Kevo. No, Batman Kevo. You know Batman Kevo?
No, I don't.
The dude, the nigga, I think he had implants on his stomach to make 6-packs on his biceps. You know how girls get BBLs on their butts and shit?
Yeah.
Then he got BBL on his 6-pack. you got, you know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, right? I feel like kids coming up watching stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying? No, females play a role in it too, but just like the whole gay agenda, and then you got, you know, kids growing up knowing if a kid is confused, right?
Yeah.
It's up to the parents, pull you straight. You feel me? Nowadays, it's none of that.
Yeah.
Everybody's just confused. I feel like that's what's really, man don't understand his role. Female don't really care about her role. It's just,
I feel like as a man, you know, your job is to be like, you gotta take care of your family and be a provider.
So that 50-50, you don't really believe in that?
No.
Yeah? Can you speak on that? And what you think?
Like,
because these things are debates, bro. These things people really like on the internet, really arguing, man, women really arguing. I'm talking about long paragraphs. You feel me?
As a man, you shouldn't have to wait for a woman to start being steady in life. You as yourself, you should really, like, you know, be straight.
For sure.
Whether with a female or with not, you should be able to hold your ground.
You feel me? So when the female comes, I feel like
so if a female comes in, it's a plus.
It's like an amplifier.
Yeah.
There you go. You feel me? Toki, big moves, everything's super alive. You feel me? So take people down the timeline of a couple of events that you threw in forward that people don't know about, that people don't think that you had. Because there was a Ponto, right? Ponto came out.
Yeah.
Was he involved in that?
No, I was just a DJ.
He was a DJ?
Yeah.
Did your thing, by the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever bring artists like that out here? Like Ponto, for example.
Yeah.
He's Liberian.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Do you you don't really, when it comes to like reaching out to artists, it's not, say for example in the club, right?
Yeah.
There's Liberian promoters,
mm-hmm.
there's Sudanese promoters,
yeah.
there's Congolese promoters. Since these are your people you reach out, since that people you reach out, or you feel like we're all together, it don't matter?
I feel like, you know, unity is key. So I feel like we work together, it will be perfect. Like when they brought Ponto, they asked me to go DJ and promote for them. I did that. I didn't turn down none of the opportunities.
You feel me? All that divide and conquer stuff, none of that. We all together.
I'm not with it. But you know, if there's drama in the group, like I will stay out of it. I'm saying, you know, you guys go ahead, have that, do your thing. I'll come support.
I asked the same question to DJ Sire, right? Wait, now society is like pick a side, right? You've been one of the top DJs, you feel me? Sometimes you might not even want to pick a side. You have nothing going on, but your name is so big, motherfuckers might just be looking at you to be that nigga, the you know what I'm saying? Whose side you on? Who? How do you like maneuver through that when people just expecting you to like, all right, you bigger, so you have to fuck with us. You fucking with them? Fuck you then.
I was born alone. I'm gonna die alone.
So said that.
So I mean,
straight like that.
Picking side thing doesn't really.
It don't really work with you, huh?
No.
Gangster, just like that. Now, right?
Yeah.
But you have people close to you going at it. You feel me? Do you ever just feel like, man, y'all goofy, I'm gonna take yourself out of it, or you try to be fixing? I'm not gonna pick a side, but
if I'm around the premises, I'll try to like see the conflict and try to, you know, work things out between them and make sure that everything's smooth.
For sure. Man, sometimes though, I don't even know, bro.
It can get risky, you know, but especially if someone's close to you, you don't want to encourage drama. You always want to, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the goal, you feel me?
Yeah.
Just if your environment is happy, then you can get more done, right?
Yeah.
So you from Sudan, you've been here since, I mean, not from Sudan, but that's your ethnicity and stuff like that, right? Have you ever been there?
Nah. I don't plan on going there anytime soon.
Damn, boy. How old is you?
I'm 25.
And you don't plan on going anytime soon?
Nope.
Why?
They just in war.
Oh, they in war right now?
Yeah. In the north side. So when they're done with their war thing.
What did it never get done?
I mean, South Sudan is beautiful. I've seen people go there. I've seen the videos. I've seen the pictures. I've seen the clubs. It's nice. But
because I'm thinking you being as big as a DJ, if you was to go there, right? Say you DJ for one of the spots in Africa, you feel me? Do you like to put people from back home? The artists is this dope Sudanese artists.
If I was to go to Africa first, I'll probably go to Liberia first.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll probably go to Liberia first.
Why? The food?
I feel like these are the people that really like support me when it comes to this like DJ movement in Fargo.
Yeah.
So to be honest, like the Sudanese people I don't really mess with them like that, but
yeah. But it don't even matter where you from sometimes.
Yeah.
Support. You feel me? Support. That's one thing. Cause this whole PRTV thing when I stopped, I'm not really getting the support I thought I would get. But at the end of the day, like you say, you feel me? You don't really know who will support you at the end of the day. You know, you would think Sudanese go crazy, but for the other people you don't really consider, you feel me?
Yeah. And
shout out to, you know what I'm saying, the LIB's putting on, you feel me? Now, but if, don't you want your kids to like know, don't you want to take them there though? You feel me?
I mean, they technically American.
But yeah.
So this is their country, so.
What is that? So even speaking about Liberia, said.
Yeah.
Quick question, right? Liberian or Ghanaian jollof?
I'll have to go with that, like.
Again?
Yeah.
I trust you, but you're asking all the questions correct, bro. For real. People be forgetting. Not for real. All right, so boom, feel me? Right now, I feel like, do you feel like you're in the best place in your life right now?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you're just getting started.
Just getting started? You still just getting started?
Yeah.
Do you know all you've done? Or do you want me to remind you? All right, Toki. Nah, all right, so you feel like just getting started?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Not like hustle-wise, though. I'm just talking about, of course, knowing how you move, looking at your trajectory, I don't feel like you one of them niggas who are comfortable. So I'm not asking, like, if you, like, satisfied with your level. Of course not. But at this point, right?
Yeah.
God forbid if you was to find out you was passing 30 days, right? God forbid, right? Would you feel like, yeah, I've done enough. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, I would, embrace the good times that I had and the achievements, but
for sure.
But nah, I think I've done enough yet.
Respect.
Yeah.
Now, this question, right? If you was told, right, you was about to pass in like 2 weeks, God forbid, right? What are some things on your list right now that you would do? You have 2 weeks, 14 days. You can go ahead.
Make sure my kids are good.
Make sure your kids are good.
Yeah.
How you gonna do that in 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks?
You have 2 weeks.
I don't know.
What are some things you gonna do?
Put them into businesses or stuff like that to get things switched over to their names and dip out.
Oh yeah, you gonna sell them early, huh?
Yeah.
I still can't. You actually got twins, G.
Yeah.
That's when you're a twins father, bro. Damn. Did you have any twins in your family growing up?
Nah, I didn't.
How many siblings you got?
7.
7 siblings?
Yeah.
Both your mom and your
Yeah.
dad. See, I respect, you feel me? I have a lot of respect for your dad. When we first came over here, the church was one of that opened their arms to us, you feel me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Now, so, I saw you too on the instruments. You feel me? Like, now you being responsible for putting a lot of, I won't say you put them on, but you know what I'm saying? You helped, you know what I'm saying? With showing them how to do this and that, right? Mm-hmm. All those people, do you eventually feel like you want to put them, bring everybody together again and just make something happen? Because you can, you have the power to do that.
One of these days I will.
One of these days?
Yeah.
You ever think about like doing a talent show, bro?
I was really thinking about like what I was gonna do for the comedians, like throw a big gospel concert.
Oh yeah.
You know,
like gospel artists or just
just for the church people and stuff like that, so our parents can have something to go to.
Hell yeah. Will you charge them?
Nah.
Yeah? Will it be free?
It'll probably be free.
How do you like do that, the separation with the payment. And shout out, that's a great idea. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's a really great idea. How do you separate okay, you throw a lot of events, right? This one's gonna be free. We're gonna charge this amount. How do you based on how much you spend, based on how much people you think is gonna come? How do you set that up?
I mean, it's just I just take it as if I'm giving offering at church. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you should do with your heart and just forget about it.
For sure. Yeah, but what I'm saying is if you're throwing a function, right?
Yeah.
How can you dictate how much I'm finna charge at the door? Is it by how much people you think is gonna come, or how much money you put into the party, or
it's what you have to offer.
What you have to offer, or what they have to offer?
No, what what I'm offering to them.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, fast. Now everything's super. Now, right?
Yeah.
DJ is your passion, and you're not leaving that anytime soon. But apart from DJing, what is some things you have outside of DJing? You feel me?
I think one of my goals is to open a very big healthcare facility.
In Fargo?
Yeah.
So you really want to put on for Fargo?
Yeah, I feel like you see when you go downtown, you see all these crazy people on the road, stuff like that. You know, they need a place to be so that they can be treated, facilitated. So,
no, for sure.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah, you got a real good heart, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a real good heart. Real shit. You feel me? And that's free healthcare to everybody's house?
I mean, mental health.
Mental health?
So, yeah, it's getting serious.
And it's it really is. And people be really neglecting that mental health.
It's serious.
And then it gets bad, and then motherfuckers be just in the dark with this stuff.
Yep.
My question is, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the way everything is looking right now, right? You say you want to build a mental health hospital and stuff like that. You even just saying that means you've seen it a lot to the point where you want to do it, right?
Yeah.
The way everything, even the government, everything like that, right? Mm-hmm. How you feeling things are running right now with the inflations and stuff like that? Do you feel it's even worse staying here at times? You had the opportunity to go back to cities. How did we say go back to Africa? We might as well, shit.
Shoot, the way these interest rates are going on, but sometimes it feels like it's better just to walk and forget about these car loans.
Even if election time come again, right? You still going with Biden, or you? Cause I know you finna run again, or is it
man? If there's a way to go free Trump, or free him.
Do you think he did that? Or you think that's just the media pushing another agenda, bro?
I think Trump did a nice impact.
Did a nice impact.
I dislike the certain things he said about the minorities and stuff like that, the Mexicans. But when it comes to supporting small businesses like us, in this country, he really looked out for us.
And Biden with that give approach. How do you even feel about how can this country, right, seeing that people, especially, we basically hit into a financial crisis, right? Mm-hmm. And now they're not even they just turned down the whole healthcare thing. Mm-hmm. You feel me? How you feel about that?
I mean, healthcare is important.
No, I don't think it was healthcare. It was student loans.
Well,
the student loans forgiveness. Mm-hmm. They shut that down. That's not happening no more.
Yeah, I mean, how do I feel about it?
It is what it is.
Yeah, when it comes to schooling, because I've seen a lot of people, like you said earlier, I have a lot of friends that graduate, but I don't see the impact, of them graduating. I don't see it. I just don't understand.
So if your kids get a little older and they don't want to go to college, will you respect that?
Yes and no.
You see that African mentality that you just said? What?
Yeah, yes and no. It depends what they want to do in life.
Oh, if they don't have a plan.
If they don't have a plan,
when you expect, because you have 2 sons, right?
Yeah, 3.
3 sons?
Yeah.
Oh, so how was the first one?
He's 3 right now.
Okay, he's 3 right now.
Mm-hmm.
When you had him,
yeah,
right? Where was you at? Where were you? You was here in Fargo, but what man said? Was you ready for him, or did you had to get ready for him?
I had to get ready for him.
Yeah. So how was it? You know what I'm saying? Around that time when he came, like that made you feel like having him made you better, go harder DJing wise, or it's just
I think having him made me better overall. Yeah.
It's always a first.
Become a better man because now you got someone that's looking up to you.
For sure.
It's not just you anymore. So.
And that type of love you get, you returning it, you feel me?
I feel like sometimes like responsibility is what can make you or break you.
Mm.
So
some people can't handle the pressure to fold, or some people use
some
that pressure.
Some people can't handle the pressure and they run away.
Not for sure.
So
shit, a whole lot of pressure to be on your back, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, even in the streets too, I be hearing all types of this and that. How your pastor's son, right?
Yeah.
But involved with certain niggas, I would think you won't even like get near. Is it just off the good heartedness and trying to see the good in people, or is it just business and niggas?
I mean, like
take it the wrong way.
Like for example, if I was to take a needle out right now, right?
It what?
If I was to take a needle, or poke you and I poke me, you open deep, right?
Right.
So we're all human beings. Nobody's perfect. So
for sure.
I don't judge nobody on. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? You like come as you are, motherfucker gotta do something to you first before you feel inside. You're not just gonna take the next man's word.
Yeah.
Boy, 100, you feel me? Toki lies. You hot right now. You on fire. You going crazy. You feel me? And honestly, the way I see things going, bro, you might as well just like I know you be looking out for people, bro, but I feel like if you really put this energy in you and just keep a select few around you, the sky's the limit for you. Cause right now you everywhere, and you plan on staying in Fargo?
Yeah.
For how long?
I ain't going nowhere.
You're not going nowhere.
Nope.
So this the city, you know what I'm saying? And you've been doing a lot for Fargo. You've been putting Fargo on a lot. You feel me? Now, PRTV want to give you your official stamp, your official flower. You feel me? You want those. You want to like your name be on everything. So I just wanted people to really, you know what I'm saying, get to sit down, dig in the mind of Toki a little bit, see how you coming. And I gotta say, after this, I really have a lot of respect for you. You feel me? Keep doing what you're doing. Is there any last words you got for the people?
Not really. You know what I'm saying? Like all I can say is like don't be afraid to fail.
Don't be afraid to fail. You feel me?
Don't be afraid to fail. So keep it pushing, stay positive, good vibes on you.
You know what I'm saying? Better from Toki yourself. Gangsta.
This thing they hit me like a bongo. I beg you bring another shy show. Take your lady to the condo. If we dey hit and she dey sharp more.